10 tips I wish I knew before visiting Vietnam. Did you know Vietnam is home to some of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth? From emerald rice terraces to bustling streets where scooters swarm like ants? Yet, despite its beauty, visiting Vietnam can be overwhelming if you're not prepared. I've been there, felt the chaos, and learned lessons the hard way. Today, I'm sharing 12 tips I wish I knew before visiting Vietnam, so you can enjoy this incredible country without the headaches, the surprises, or the unexpected oops moments. Stick around because some of these tips will completely change the way you experience Vietnam. Master the scooter chaos. Imagine standing in the middle of a street, hundreds of scooters zipping past, and realizing crossing isn't as simple as walking on a zebra line. That's Vietnam. Traffic can feel like organized chaos, but it's not as scary as it looks once you understand the rhythm. The trick is to move steadily, keep your eyes ahead, and trust that drivers will navigate around you. Renting a scooter might seem intimidating, but it's also one of the most freeing ways to explore hidden corners. Personally, I learned that scooters aren't just transport, they're a way of life, and embracing them makes you feel like a local. Always carry cash. Vietnam is surprisingly cash-heavy, even in big cities like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City. While ATMs are available, many small vendors, street food stalls, and taxis prefer cash, especially in local neighborhoods. I remember trying to pay with a card for Pay-Cho on my first day and being politely refused. It was embarrassing, but also a valuable lesson. A little tip: break larger bills into smaller denominations before heading out, and you'll be ready for anything from a bus ride to a fresh coconut. Cash gives you freedom, simplicity, and an authentic street experience that cards just can't match. Learn basic Vietnamese phrases. Vietnamese can seem intimidating at first, but learning a few simple phrases goes a long way. Greetings, thank you, and basic numbers make locals smile and often improve your experience. I once tried asking for directions without any knowledge of the language and ended up on the wrong side of town. It was frustrating but hilarious. Locals truly appreciate when visitors make an effort, even if your pronunciation is off. Phrases like Xin Chao for hello or Cam on for thank you can transform your interactions from awkward to memorable. And trust me, nothing beats the feeling when a local responds to your broken Vietnamese with a big grin. It's priceless. Street food is a must, but pick wisely. Vietnamese street food is legendary, from Pay-Cho to banh mi and everything in between, but not every stall is created equal. Some dishes can be amazing, others may leave your stomach complaining for hours. I learned the hard way after a particularly questionable bowl of noodles in a back alley. It was an adventure, but my stomach definitely filed a complaint. Look for busy stalls with locals. High turnover usually means fresher food. Don't be afraid to ask questions or point to the dish you want. Locals are usually happy to guide you. Eating street food is part of the adventure, and when done right, it's an unforgettable culinary journey. Embrace the early mornings. Vietnam comes alive early, whether it's markets bustling, street vendors preparing food, or monks walking through town. Waking up early might not be your usual style, but it's worth it. I once slept in and missed the sunrise over Ha Long Bay. It was heartbreaking, but it taught me that mornings are magical in Vietnam. Early mornings offer cooler temperatures, smaller crowds, and a chance to see daily life in motion. Even a simple walk along the riverside at dawn gives a sense of calm and wonder that's impossible to replicate later in the day. Plus, if you're a foodie, morning markets are an experience you cannot miss. It's not just about sightseeing, it's about feeling the heartbeat of the country, pack light, smart, and ready for heat. Vietnam's climate varies by region, but it's generally hot, humid, and sometimes unpredictable. Packing light is essential. You don't want to drag around heavy suitcases in the sweltering heat. I made the rookie mistake of bringing bulky jackets for Hanoi and ended up sweating through them in minutes. Breathable fabrics, a small raincoat, and comfortable walking shoes are lifesavers. Packing smart also means having a reusable water bottle, sunscreen, and mosquito repellent, because a tiny misstep here can turn an amazing day into a minor disaster. I once wore brand new shoes thinking I'd be stylish, and ended up with blisters big enough to slow down a tank. Lesson learned: comfort always wins in Vietnam. Stay hydrated and snack smart. Vietnam is hot and humid, and walking around cities or trekking in rural areas can drain your energy faster than you expect. Hydration isn't optional, it's essential. I learned the hard way after spending hours exploring Hoi An and realizing my water bottle was empty. Street vendors sell fresh coconuts, sugarcane juice, and other refreshing drinks, which double as a mini adventure for your taste buds. Planning your snacks and hydration is a small effort that makes every day smoother and way more enjoyable. Plus, a little tip: cold drinks in plastic cups may come with a straw, but having your own reusable bottle makes it eco-friendly and convenient. Research local etiquette. Vietnam has customs and manners that might feel unfamiliar if you're not prepared. A simple gesture like greeting with a smile or removing shoes before entering homes or temples goes a long way. I remember walking into a temple in flip-flops and realizing halfway through that everyone else had their shoes off. It was awkward but funny. Showing respect through simple actions often leads to warmer interactions and invitations you wouldn't get otherwise. Understanding etiquette doesn't just prevent embarrassment. It enhances your immersion in the culture and makes every interaction smoother and more meaningful. Bargain, but keep it fun. Shopping in markets and street stalls can be exciting, but it often comes with bargaining. Haggling can feel intimidating if you've never done it before, but it's part of the experience. I learned early on to smile, joke, and make it playful rather than confrontational. It works much better. Sellers often start high and bringing the price down is expected, but remember, it's not about winning a battle. It's about enjoying the interaction. You'll leave with souvenirs, better prices, and stories about funny exchanges that you'll remember longer than any item itself. Prepare for weather surprises. Vietnam's weather can be unpredictable, especially in the monsoon season. One moment, you're under blazing sun, and the next, rain pours down in sheets. I once had my entire day of trekking ruined by a sudden downpour in Sapa because I hadn't packed a raincoat. Lightweight, packable rain gear and quick-drying clothes are essential. Humorously, you'll find yourself laughing at how soaked you can get in 10 minutes while locals go about their business unaffected. Accepting weather as part of the adventure makes every storm and sunny day more memorable. And honestly, getting caught in a gentle rain can be oddly refreshing. Just make sure your electronics are protected. Visiting Vietnam is a roller coaster of sights, flavors, and emotions. But being prepared makes it smoother, safer, and more enjoyable. From navigating scooters and street food to understanding etiquette and embracing adventure, these 12 tips cover everything I wish I had known before my trip. Planning, flexibility, and humor go a long way, and they transform challenges into highlights. If you found these tips useful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Your next adventure in Vietnam will thank you for it.